You need to define both your content goals and your business goals and map out how your content will help you achieve your business goals. Now, this is more important than ever when it comes to business content creation because you're already working 24/7 as a business owner or as an entrepreneur, and you don't want to waste your time on meaningless content creation that doesn't bring any added value to your business. So ask yourself, what do you want to achieve through your content? Is it to generate leads, increase brand awareness, or even establish yourself as an industry expert? Clearly defining your goals will guide your content creation process and help you stay focused. Moreover, depending on what your goals are, it will help you to see your time horizon and also the details of the processes. Now, if you're already an industry expert or establish yourself well in the industry and are well known, it is probably easier and faster to establish yourself online. But if you are someone who's just getting started or maybe you're in the middle part of your journey, it might take you a little bit more time. So you definitely need to be aware that this is not a 3-month or even 6-month, 12-month process. Sometimes content creation can be a 2, 3, 5, 10-year process or even indefinitely, depending on, of course, your content strategy and where do you want to take this to. Whatever your goal of content creation for your business is, know that some tactics will be better than another. So make sure that you really know what are you getting into and what do you want to get out of so that you can ensure that the tactics that you use will have the most positive impact for your content creation journey. Know your target audience. Remember, content creation is a marketing tool. And in marketing, there is a really important word: market. Understanding your audience is key to creating content that resonates with them and being able to speak to them personally. Research your target market, gather their demographics, their interests, what are their pain points. This knowledge will allow you to tailor your content to their needs and making it more valuable and engaging. Now, fortunately, if you are someone who's already in business and not in the stage of ideation, which is just a fancy word of thinking what the business that you want to start, you're most likely already know who your target audience is and who's your ICP or ideal customer persona, which is also a fancy word for who do you want to talk to. Hint, it's definitely not everybody. One of the reasons that you want to know this is that you want to be able to strategically choose your go-to platforms. Sure, you can repurpose a YouTube video into shorts, reels, TikToks, even Twitter feeds. I've been doing this and I've seen a lot of other people who really simply and quickly been repurposing all of their content everywhere. But having one primary channel and one secondary channel can really help you focus your content direction and content style that fits that platform properly, and of course, reach your target audience effectively. This is because each platform has its own strength and audience demographics, so you need to choose wisely and consider your audience preferred channels. From what I found, even a simple short-form content platform like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts has a kind of weird algorithm that, even though they are similar, they're actually quite different in nature. Because what I found often is that a video will blow up on TikTok but not on IG nor YouTube. Or vice versa, the content will blow up on IG or YouTube but sucks on TikTok, like literally no views. And it will be very complicated for you to balance all of this out and figure out how you want to create content, especially now that, let's say, I'm creating this content and I'm just posting it on my IG. But if I'm optimizing also for TikTok, for all this other stuff, it will be so hard because now that I pretty much create a whole individual content for everything and no longer just repurposing content. Next up, invest in quality equipment. This is personally where the most fun part is for myself, but I digress. To create a professional looking content for businesses, you'll need some basic equipment. Invest in good camera, a good microphone, and a lighting setup. Remember, quality does matters, and it can make a lot of difference in how your audience perceive your content. But definitely be smart. You don't need to spend $2,500 US for the new Sony ZV-1. Or let's be honest, sometimes you don't even need to buy a new camera at all. We have an iPhone and Android now that is killing it with their camera, and that's even well enough. And I'm sure that you've seen on TikTok and Instagram with a lot of lately the trends with being in the short content. A lot of videos are more raw and a lot more simple and a lot more homemade type of video, so you definitely don't need a professional setup. All you need to know right now is that some equipment are more important than others. Allow me to demonstrate. If my video look like this, you're probably fine of watching it, even though it's kind of sucks, but you're still being able to hang around and still be able to get the content that pretty much what I'm saying, and you don't have any problem with that.
But if my audio sounds like this, it's probably really bad right now for your ear, and I'm sorry for that. It's just an example. But let's go back to the normal one.
Much better, isn't it? So I'm sure that you can make a conclusion from that example. What is more important, camera or audio? Definitely audio. And it's definitely a good idea to do some research on things like this, just to learn more on what are the things that are really essentials and will bring you more value than other things, because you only have so much money to spend. Consistency is key to build an engaged audience. Set a content schedule that you can easily maintain and fit into your calendar realistically, whether it is posting video once a week or maybe you're publishing a blog post every Thursday and Tuesday. Consistency builds certainty. This is what's important, certainty. And it keeps your audience coming back for more. Not only that, you don't want your audience to guess when will you post your next video or blog post or Instagram stories or reels, maybe not stories but reels, or think that you've abandoned them because you have gone for a week or two. That's why it is so important that you plan and organize your content before you even take or do your first shoot. Yes, I can see why people ask you to shoot before you're ready. Even I do say that, make sure that you shoot even before you're ready, simply because we are never ready. But having a plan like this can really help to maintain your content momentum. So make sure that you outline your topics, create an editorial calendar or maybe whatever calendar that works for you, and brainstorm ideas. 25 is ideal. You don't have to use all 25, maybe you just take out 1 to 5, but at least brain dump that 5 ideas. Having a roadmap like this will keep you on track and ensure that you will always have fresh content to share. And trust me, it will feel good knowing that you don't need to scramble ideas last minute because you're running out of it or just blanking, forgetting about it, and needing to post literally today. Promote and engage. Don't just create content and expect people to find it. Yes, maybe it is possible for you. Page, search, discovery, explore, all of these things are created so that your account can be discovered. But actively promote your content on social media by collaborating with other people or having some of your peers subscribing to you or following you are really powerful in the beginning just to get the initial traction. And of course, engage with your audience through comments and messages, whether it's positive or negative. And engagement technically is still an engagement, so it will help you out, what I'm trying to say. I would recommend not to share with friends who maybe doesn't have interest in your content. Because here's the thing, at least I know this for some platforms, I'm not sure if it's applicable for others. But when you share a content to people who, yes, maybe they follow your Instagram or they subscribe to you, but if they don't watch it, or worse, they only click, they like, and then they scroll away, that can really hurt your performance and your analytics. So make sure that you do share with someone who actually care about it and let them know about that upfront. Because if they only open TikTok, double tap and swipe away, you pretty much will sabotage yourself. Analyze and adapt. Monitor your content's performance regularly. Analyze metrics like views, engagement, conversions. These data will help you understand what's working and what's not, allowing you to adapt and pivot your content strategy for a better results. Now, real quick, I mentioned that one of the stresses that you will never want to face is running out of content ideas. Because honestly, that is one of the main factors that has stalled my progress for the longest time. I'm just not that practiced at coming up with ideas, to be honest with you. But I would say I'm pretty good at pulling up threads and creating ideas from a lot of other sources and pulling it together. Next week, I will share with you 5 easy ways that you can find and come up with new ideas so that you and even myself will never run out of ideas again. Now, in the beginning, what you're looking for is not your own comment section because there's probably no one commenting on it. And you can only achieve this by going to the dark side.